Alrighty, guys. Alright, what's going on, guys? What's up, Eloy? How's everybody's holidays? I was watching the game earlier and a little surprised by those Knicks. So we'll start probably about 7:10. Make sure everybody's hopped on. Give people time. Most people have trouble getting on because they put a space between the BB19 and breaks, and it's just one word. But you guys have no problem navigating that. I like it. There are a few teams that didn't sell, so I'm going to put my uh, Venmo and PayPal in the in the chat here. Just still answering some questions on eBay still. A couple people are still navigating in. We can see the Christmas tree. All right. Here we go. Let's come back a little bit. Down just a hair. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. There were 6 teams that didn't sell, so whoever wants them can have all 6 teams for $20. The teams are as follows: the Nets, Clippers, Bucks, Blazers, Raptors, Jazz for $20. So I said we'll get started about 7:10 or until someone claims those, or if no one claims them, we'll get started. And I'll actually write the teams in there. Then we'll get started. That me watching the bowl games. Saw that Oklahoma State beat Miami. I was glad about that. I'm a Big 12 guy, so even though I was born out in Oklahoma, but I like the Big 12. It looks like Texas is putting it on Colorado right now. I just don't understand why the Magic are undefeated. About to be 4-0. I mean, they did all right in the bubble, right? Didn't they play the Bucks? I think they gave them some trouble, but them or the Raptors, they give someone some trouble, but I don't know. 4-0 seems a little overrated. All right, you guys just join in. So there were 6 teams that didn't sell. Whoever wants all 6 for $20, there's the PayPal Venmo. Just let me know. If not, at 7:10, no one's claimed them by then. We'll get started. I was fortunate enough. The Target near me. Oh yeah, the I really like Anthony Edwards. I really like him. They he's like the next Dwayne Wade to me. He's my guy from this class. I really like him. But I the Target up the street. I went one day and they had like 40 of these blaster prisms. Actually, it's more than that. I bought like 15 or 20, and then they have like 10 megas, and I bought like 6 megas, and I opened them up. I got a ton of these guys. Everybody. If there's someone you guys want, um, you know, feel free to exchange info because I got everyone from this draft from first to last. I just submitted 3 LaMelo Ball silvers for grading. All right, cool, Nick. Just let me know if you want to do Venmo or PayPal, and once that's done, we'll get started. But it was all 3 of them were the regular basketball. I didn't have a Crusade silver. Actually, man, I had a Crusade silver. I forget. But I like Killian too. Killian could end up being like an Doncic too. He's uh he's another guy I kind of like. So me and my buddies, we were doing who's gonna make it from the West because Thunder's out, right? And probably the Rockets are probably out. So what 2 spots are coming up are gonna come? Who's coming in? I think it's gonna be Phoenix and New Orleans. But I also think Dallas is not gonna make it, and I think the Warriors probably will. That was the bet. Who's will the Mavs make it or not? I said not. The same thing in the East. My buddy, he doesn't. He's not a fan of the. He hates Trae Young. And Trae Young's my favorite player right now, and he doesn't think they're a playoff team. I told the dude he's crazy. Crazy. I'm hoping those the contender autos right there. One thing I like about the contenders is it's got all the players in it. You know, not just this year's class, last year's class as well. You know, the Zions, the Jaws. I didn't really have a guy from last year's class. I like Toppin though, also from this year's. All right, Nick. Looks like we're golden. So 7-10, they're all taken, and let's get started. So we'll do the first. We'll do these blasters first, and then we'll work on the others. Good luck, everybody. Let's get some. So at least some of the big three. At least some of the big three. Empty. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Aaron Naismith. Mr. Weissman, he's going to get. So the top 3 base are going to get top loaded. Everyone else can get sleeve unless it's a parallel or something. Auto, obviously. And then we have Tyler Bay as well. And Nico Mannion. So you guys are going to have a lot of top loaders. So I know in that silver, there's 22 at least in that thing, in that mega. Oh, Mr. Halliburton. Oh, that's a nice one. I don't have that one. I was not able to pull that bad boy. That's kind of nice right there. And I actually hate his father, which makes me not like the kid in New Orleans. I just hate on him just because of his father, which is bad. But I actually kind of like this kid. I guess because he's kind of been quiet and his dad's been out of the picture for the most part. But that's kind of nice. Whoever got that one. I think this guy's going to be pretty good too. Okongwangu and Mr. Tyrese Maxey. Not bad for a second pack out of a blaster, too. Let's keep it coming. Nico Manion's showing up again. Xavier Tillman. We do have a Aaron Naismith, and it looks like we're going to have a silver behind this. Don't think it's a mellow, but I see the high flyer, the next Blake Griffin, Obi Toppin sitting back there in silver. Dayton. I wonder how they end up getting him. I mean, is he a guy that I just watched him a little bit this year, but he was all over the court, high flyer, and they're actually pretty good. I think they were undefeated or something. Shame that season had to end, and they didn't get a chance to do a Gonzaga run or something. And Miss Dominion. It's a good question. They're actually in the contenders. I'm sure there's some Mr. Thornwell, whatever that guy is that everybody loves. Marcus Howard. But the Lakers do have LeBron, so again, you might pull some LeBrons out of those contenders. Marcus Howard. Another Okongwu and RJ Hampton. Mr. Toppin again. Trey Jones, not bad. Devin Dotson, and another Marcus Howard. O-N-O-B. Let's go, Obi. So I'm assuming you're a Laker fan, Eloy. I am not. I'm a Laker hater. For a couple reasons, I guess. Because one, I live in LA, and I have to hear these idiots talk every year about how great they are when they've sucked for the last decade. And I did work for the Clippers for 4 years, so that's another reason. But just not a living here in LA and listening to these. I'm not from LA. I just live here. It's kind of why. I just don't like when the Dodgers won. I don't mind the Dodgers as much because their fans are a little different than these Lakers. All these Laker fans are millennials thinking they got. No, it's not just college. The contenders will have all of the players in there. I've pulled some nice Blake Griffin, Green, Chris Paul. It's not going to be just college. The Prizm is just college. This year's college for sure. But the contenders will be all of the players. The Jaws. I pulled a Zion. There's a nice green. Nice Zion season ticket, I think, out of the contenders. Sold it, I think, for 20. That's what I got for that Zion. Mr. Devin Dotson and Zeke Naji. Obi. Aaron Naismith. There we go. I think this guy's going to be really good. I mean, I Cassius Stanley on the back. I do. I like Killian. He's another guy. What is he taking at? Was it 7? I think he's going to be pretty good, I think. And if you guys type anything, it's about, like I'd say, 8-9 second delay between when I'm doing something and it pops up. So let's move on to the next blaster. Then we'll knock out these contenders. Rain stopped here in LA. So did the crashes, apparently. Today on the freeway wasn't so bad. Empty. Let's count them out. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7. All right. We got some nice color for LaMelo. We still have Mr. Edwards still to come. Where's Patrick? We just got a Patrick Williams as well. I don't know about this guy. Avija. Oh, it's a silver Crusade. Not bad, not bad. I think he's going to be our right player. Mr. Killian again. And Patrick Williams. We need some more color. Where's our Anthony Edwards? Aaron Naismith. Mr. Weissman. Mr. Weissman. Phil Mulliden. And Precious. Mr. Precious. Mr. Killian. Halliburton. Cole Anthony. A lot of people like Cole Anthony too. I just shipped off some of his to Enid, Oklahoma. Guy got some from me. Mr. Cole Anthony. Tyler Bay and Mr. Killian. Really wish I could listen to Christmas songs right now. Still in the spirit. Don't want 2020 to end. It's been so chaotic and hectic. The holidays was nice. Didn't do anything. Me and the wife stayed here at home. And literally did nothing. Xavier Tillman. Aaron Naismith. I saw one of you guys are in Hawaii. In Hawaii, is COVID out there? Is it bad, or did it not make it across the Pacific? Made it across the Atlantic, apparently, and the Pacific going the other way. Just seeing if Mr. Weissman green and silver. No, it's just green. No, that's a silver. That's green. I don't know. It's all three. Screw it. It's all three. And I thought this guy was going to get drafted higher. I'd watch him play. There's one-man offense for those guys. Cassius Stanley. Theo. Trey Jones and Marcus Howard. We're still missing a light show. We need a light show out of this box. We really got anything crazy. And Mr. Edwards has not shown up yet. Trey Jones, Devin Dotson, Killian, and Killian. Paging Dr. Killian. Dr. Killian. They're waiting for you, Dr. Killian. That's not what they said in Hangover, but I'll keep it somewhat G-rated. It is the Killian Show faux show. All right. Come on. Let's see an Anthony. Let's see an Anthony. Mr. Jalen, number 10, right? Oh, man, these guys showing up a lot, too. And none of it's base. There we go. Mr. Nobody. He's got that Carmelo Anthony look. He's a basketball player that's a guard that looks fat. Like, how can you go around anybody in the league when you look like this? Let alone get your own Prizm draft card. Isaiah Stewart and Mr. Jalen. All right. All right, let's see some autos here. Okay, so you Laker fans and the old Ja Morant and Zion guys. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. All right. Let's see when we can get that auto. Mr. Steph Curry. Lonzo. Precious. Arizona State. And James Harden. And D'Angelo Russell. There was no color in that pack. Oh, there's a Laker. But it is to who he's played the most games with. So, DeAndre Ayton. Al Horford. There we go. Not a bad one right there. Mr. LaMelo. I haven't seen this one actually before. It kind of looks basic. Let's see. Draft class. Ty Jerome. Mr. De'Aaron Fox. Sacramento Kings. And Mr. Anthony. I believe that one's going to go to New Orleans. Let's keep that straight. Jason Tatum. I don't see any green, blue, nothing yet. Carl Anthony. Winning ticket. Mr. Winslow. Used to hate this guy in college. JJ. Him and Adam Morrison. I liked Adam Morrison. I was an Adam Morrison guy. Kimba. Oh, there he is. There's your jaw. There's your jaw. I think he's out 3 to 5 weeks, right? That's what I thought I read. Ah, Mr. Sooner. It's my team right there. Blake and Trey. We're going back to back. And Brutus. Keem. Mr. Rockets. Victor Oladipo. And Ben Simmons. One and done Simmons. Come on now. Come on. Who's the auto going to be? Who's the auto? We're getting close here. We're getting close. Mr. LaMarcus. Donovan Mitchell. Got a JJ. Oh, and a Okoro. We'll sleeve up him. And he can get one too. DeMar DeRozan and John Wall. Uh-oh. We're getting down here to the nitty-gritty. One thing I don't know if the auto's going to be, if it's a rookie auto. I don't actually know that. Aha, the man, Kawhi. There's your Zion. There's your Zion. Oh, there we go. There's Mr. Anthony. There's Mr. Anthony. Wants to show up in Contenders. This Kevin Durant is red. I love KD. That dude. He could have been the greatest of all time if he wouldn't have went to Golden State. If he just wouldn't have went. Paul George and Derrick Rose. All right, looks like our auto's in here. Ooh, Mr. Buddy Hield, some more Kings. Another Oklahoma guy. Chris Paul. Rui. The Admiral winning ticket. I don't know if y'all saw that, but we holding off on that one. We have Shea Gildress Alexander, and Mr. Teeth, Buddy Hill. So Malachi Flynn. Does anyone know who Malachi doesn't play for or does? Aztec, San Diego, right? Not sure. Have to do some research. And Mr. Admiral. Mr. Admiral. Gotta get some more penny sleeves out here. Raptors, huh? All right. He's a rapture. Rapture. All right, we will go. I think we're going to stick with the. Actually, we'll go the big box Prizm, just because I know there's some guys hunting for some teams that don't really have good draft players this year, so we'll hold off on the other. Contenders, so we can all stay tuned. There's a lot of color in these boxes for sure. Apparently, I have the dullest scalpel in the world. Can't even cut through this crap. All right, and we continue another edition of My Wife Hates This Shit. Ta-da! All right. There's our auto, the three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, guys. That is going to be an odd toe, I believe. There you go, Nick. There you go. All right, Mr. Hampton. Showing up at the Hamptons. There we go. Some more color. I'm telling you, there are a lot. You guys are going to have I don't even need damn send packing paper. Too much. Top loaders is in this because there's so much color. Jalen Smith. There's another one behind him. We might go through 3 of these damn things. It's okay. It's okay. And Mr. Killian. And then Josh Green and Isaiah Stewart. I like those odds. 3 color, 2 base per pack. Keep doing that all night. Mr. Weissman. I don't know how good he's going to be. I want him to be good, but I also wanted DeAndre Ayton to be good, but definitely not pick number 1. And I don't know. I mean, he's in the right team for sure, just because he's by far the only big man. Avita. Josh Green. Isaiah Stewart and RJ Hampton. Mr. Anthony, Aaron, and RJ Hampton. The beginning of the year is the best, just because we don't know who's really going to be that good. Mr. Jaden Daniels on the silver of the season. You don't know who's going to be the Kawhi, the Donovan Mitchell, who was drafted 15th, 17th of the draft and going to be a superstar. So these guys that are these kind of unknowns outside that big three, never know. Udoka Azubuike and Mr. Anthony. That's kind of the fun in getting some of these guys and these teams that the players might not be great now because Sabonis, right? A lot of people think Sabonis for the Pacers, and I think he did have a triple-double the other night or something, but it may take a year or two or three, I think in his case, right, for them to kind of take off, for the cards to be worth money, but definitely holds some of these later rounds. Mr. Dotson, Mr. Cassius. It's a pretty RJ. Pretty RJ. Oh, let's go. Oh, there we go. And we have the man among men behind him. I don't know. My eyes are just drawn. It's like certain things. You pick up on certain things. Like when your wife wants to get pregnant, she sees every pregnant person pushing a stroller in the world. For men, I guess it's a big set of boobs or I don't know. But I'm just drawn to this dude. I see him. Catches my eye. I'm telling you, he's the next Dwayne Wade. And Mr. Maxey. Right to that. Not bad. Nothing, no silver LaMelo or anything crazy yet. Aaron Naismith. Bet he's not related to Dr. Naismith. Just going on a limb with that one. Looks like a Halliburton. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Edwards. Out of all the boxes I broke open, though, I probably pull more LaMelos than this guy. I just don't know how many's in production for him, but Mr. Cole Anthony and Kerry Jr. Any Tar Heel fans in the house? I used to be. I like Roy Williams. He's a good coach. I'm just a diehard Oklahoma Sooners fan, so it's kind of hard. I just really hate Duke. Anybody but Duke. They've won too much. And I'm starting to not like Kentucky for that same reason. Pretty much the entire SEC. Duke and the entire SEC. I'm not a fan of. And the reason for the SEC is for football. Trey Jones. Hasabuki. I feel like he should have, like, I don't know, boycotted or protested his picture in this one. I don't know. I would have. I said, give me Duncan or I don't know, something other than taking a crap. All right, Mr. Carey Jr. again. And the redheaded stepchild and Okungu. Xavier. Mr. Anthony again with the red eyes. Dun 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 dun. We running out of dun 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 dun. Top loaders. Gotta get some more. Mr. Maxey. Mr. Maxey. He's in here a lot. He's in here a lot. And Mr. Woodard. Time basketball back. I mean, I like watching football more than I do basketball, but I'm a bigger basketball fan, like cards and things like that. Watching the games in person. So we have Mr. Naismith. This has got to be like the eighth or ninth, like not even base of this guy. Be betting on him or hoping he explodes. Be sitting on $1 or $2. I need $1, $1. Dollar's all I need. That was a good show. I forget the name of it, but that was the theme music to whatever that show I'm trying to sing. And Mr. Potato Head. There we go. First, I got a lot of this guy. This is the first one I've seen this pack, but I got this Mr. Oregon. I wonder if he's better than the girl that got drafted out of Oregon this year. Kobe Bryant's friend. I don't remember her name. But Mr. Pritchard. RJ Hampton in the beautiful black jersey. Black is slimming, by the way. There we go. There we go. Here we go. And need another bag. Need another box of top loaders. So hold up. Dig in Santa's bag real quick. Pull out some top loaders. All right, Mr. Halliburton. These are the first color we've gotten from Mr. Halliburton.
And Mr. Naismith, Cassius, and Devin Dotson. Robert Woodard, James Wiseman, James Winston, Mr. Xavier Tillman, and Aaron Naismith, Vandy, and Mr. Lewis Jr. Obi, Mr. Hampton, We got a big stack of top. What's this? Hold up. Piece of plastics in here. There we go. There we go. We got a silver Obi. Not bad. I like that one. Does anyone know why he's not playing? Every time I check, I don't watch these games, but I check the box scores for these guys. And I think last couple games I saw, he didn't play. At least last two. There you go. He's starting to make a comeback here towards the end to Obi and Okongu. You on like a minute restriction or something? Like Mr. Zion was when he came back, but he didn't get injured, so don't get it. All right. Mr. Vassal. There you go. Not silver, but that'll work. Decided to show up. I mean, the Hornets already won. I mean, the fact that that second pack, whatever it was, you pulled that, you're already winning. Already winning. For sure, you made your money back in some with that first card. Here we go, Mr. Weissman. Always, I gotta put the left in first. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm a bit of a derelict. I never remember. And Savita Loca. I don't even know his name. I just call him Avita. It looks like Avdija, but I'm sure Jay's like a jalapeno, so I don't know. And see, Najee. We're going to hold off on that auto. We'll leave it there. And then that'll be the grand finale. some green shimmer. I don't even remember seeing a green shimmer. The other one. Maybe it isn't guaranteed. Ooh, one's trying to hide. 0. Oh, messing up the display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we can get that auto at the last again. We need like a Magic Johnson or something. I don't even know if there's any old school players in any of these. Mr. Barrett, though. Mr. Barrett will work. Kevin Durant. JJ Redick. Florida. Syracuse. Pascal. And RJ. Let me move this little stack out the way. Nick, it doesn't give your address on PayPal, but you have a team in the break, correct? If you do, it's just going to go ship with those other teams that you have in the break. If you do not have a team in the break, you can message me on eBay or leave your social media on here so the world can see it, and I'll reach out and get it. Mr. Anthony Booker. I think the Suns are going to be nice this year. There you go. It's a Halliburton. Mr. Halliburton. And we do have an front row RJ Hampton as well. Sounds good. D'Angelo and Jimmy Buckets. I didn't know he was a Marquette guy. Did not know that. Mr. Harden. RJ. Anthony Davis. There's James. Mr. James. Mr. James. Oh, and we got Blakey Poo on the red. Shit. Dropping stuff. There was a fan when I worked for the Clippers that she always used to, I want to see Blakey Poo. That's baby daddy. Anthony Davis again. And Harden. All right. Jimmy Buckets again. Kevin Love. So there are old school guys in here. I know there was a David Robinson, huh? So Hakeem the Dream. I have a dream to come to America. We got another auto, Mr. Jake Toolson. Did your $20 get you him too? Because looks like Jimmy Fredette out of BYU. Wasn't Jimmy Fredette out of BYU? No clue who this guy plays for. Because one, he ain't on any of those Prizm cards, I don't think. Oh, we got a jaw. We got a jaw. We got a jaw. Undrafted Jazz. All right. Sounds good to me. And Mr. Deer. It's fine if he stepped on. If they sign and waived him, he'll go to the Jazz. That's fine. Maybe you should just reach out to him and say, "Hey," on Twitter or Instagram, "Hey, I got your autograph card. Do you want it? Buy it from me. $1 million." James Harden, Drew Holiday, Mr. Halliburton. Kansas, Ben Simmons, and Kemba. Yeah, not a bad 20. Oops, damn, taking out the display. Yeah, I buy into a lot of football breaks. I usually try and get those low-end teams just to hope for stuff like that, exactly like that. An auto, the mems, the parallels, all of that. Not a fan of this guy either. Kyrie. Klay Thompson. Oh, what a beaut. There we go. Winning ticket, Magic Johnson. I like seeing that. I like that guy. I mean, if there's an LA guy, I do like him. Mr. Shea Gill. Okay, doesn't Shea Gillis, does he look like Wiggins? Swear that looks like Wiggins. Anyways. John Wall. Victor. Well, we'll see if Nick can go 3 for 3 on that other auto. 3 for 3 on the autos. De'Aaron Fox. Pascal. Tony Delk. Why is he on a card? He might have had one 50-point game, didn't he, in his life? And then that might have been half his career points. We do have a red Rui. Red Rui. Rui, red Rui. Let Rui come over. And then after we pull this, we'll do this nice little recap. We got Rose and DeRozan. All right. We'll pull that one. And remember, guys, these cards are going to whoever they played the most games for. So it's not the most current team. It is, or it's the team that's on the jersey, or there's no jersey. Or college, it's whoever they played the most games for. So if you think you're missing some guys, just double check, make sure. We'll try and make it a little dramatic with good old Garbage Pail Kids. Wanted. So let's slide it. Okay. Looks like it's coming out this way. North Carolina. Brandon Robinson. Oh, at least it's red. And does anyone know him? Is that going to Nick as well? Brandon Robinson. Again, I'll double check all these things too as well. That's just for you guys in the chat. All right. Let's see here. Let's go through the first stack of guys. All right, there we go. We got the auto. Mr. Robinson, Red Rui Ja. Mr. Jig Tool with the red Blake. We got the front row Wiseman. Javita, Red Wiseman. We got the LaMelo base. OB Crusade. OB. RJ on the red. We got Naismith, red. Crusade. Mr. Tillman, red. Wiseman, I think we got like 3 or 4 of these base. Naismith, red. Halliburton, red. There you go, the man, Crusade. Pritchard, red. Wara, I don't even know. Okungu, Maxi. Anthony. Kerry Jr. Asaboki. Mr. Anthony again. Red Crusade. Got the red Anthony Edwards. Aaron Naismith. Maxi. Anthony Edwards on the red again. RJ. Red Crusade. Anthony Crusade. We got the silver Jaden McDaniels. Red. RJ Hampton. And Isaiah Stewart. That's half of them. Josh Green. James Wiseman. Killian Hayes. That's a nice one. Red Crusade. Jalen Smith. Red. RJ Hampton. Another auto. Mr. Flynn. Malachi. Red. Kevin Durant. We got the Anthony Edwards front seat. There you go. Well, I think you got one of each, right? No, you got 2 Jaws. Zion and Mr. Ja. I don't have this one. This one's just kind of, I don't know, it's blah. Like, why is there a blink? Is that where an auto's supposed to go? I don't know. It's a weird card. Jordan on some color. Nkoro, Killian. We got Mr. Killian again. Theo. James Wiseman. Green. Crusade. Killian again. Anthony on the green. Mr. Maladin. Weissman. We've got the Silver Crusade. Okungu. Green Killian. Green Trey. Just a Crusade Okungu. We got the OB. Green Marcus. Green Marcus. There goes the pile. OB on the Silver Crusade. Aaron Naismith Crusade. Tyrese Maxey. Tyler Bay. James Wiseman. And this is a really nice ass card right here. Mr. LaMelo. All right, that's it, guys. I will be shipping all this stuff out tomorrow at some point. I do live in LA. And I know if you guys are on the East Coast, you are 3 hours ahead of time. But oh yeah, what do we got here? Brandon Robinson was undrafted. How do you handle that? Yeah, I only played for Canada. Should go Raptors, maybe Sacramento. I guess it was. Yeah, I'll do some research and then we'll see about getting it. It's gonna go to someone. Like I said, if there's no identifying team, I will surprise someone with it.
Probably not Nick since he's got two great surprises. But like I said, if it belongs to someone, they're gonna get it. If not, someone's gonna get it. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. You guys have any questions, feel free to email me. Nick, I guess you can email me on the email that I have on PayPal. And we'll go from there. Hope to see you guys in some more breaks. All right. Have a good night. Assalamu alaikum.